Hey guys, here we are playing Ace Attorney Investigations as we are getting further and further, so let's see. About the murder of the Team SK2, would you be willing to fill me in a few details? And the other girls who showed up, Agent Lang and I took ourselves off our duty. In charge of directing things at this crime scene. Taking advantage of the chaos, this SK2 broke into this embassy. Probably to steal some fresh water. Suppose he lost his life when he was forced to fight else in this room. Why exactly was the man placed on arrest, detective? That samurai was a born looking suspicious, but not for the reasons you suspected, I suppose. He's completely harmless. Well, if it's just a random guess, it's not like he is actually under arrest. Right here, and it was Bestie, Paul, who was going to give commercial speech, and then when the other guys showed up. But keep in mind, the other guys isn't who I am talking about here right now. Seats, the guests who had been called to sit in were empty. A no-show? Was it that fault to take their seat? There's still samurai. Until the speech was to begin, each member of the samurai family was waiting in a separate room. However, for some weird reason, that man was spotted in a different location than he was assigned his assigned room. And where was he? He was on the roof. He was on the roof with one of his legs down the chimney. The chimney leads directly into this room. Larry Butts, really outdone yourself this time. What were you thinking? Can't believe this high time for me to start my investigation. There are some weapons on display on this wall, and a crossbow on that, with a flower motif. Yeah, kind of are knives. It means the blades inside are scare blades. The blades are used to kill Mr. Cochin. Those cranny. Another flower. What? Well, the knife is missing its blade. See if the pieces of the handle fit each other. But yeah, they will fit together quite well, almost seamlessly. Then this means that well, the knife did find its way to a hull. But how? Steal Samurai's primary weapon, the samurai spear. Awesome, I totally fell for the thing. Sleek, shiny, just like my heart. And it comes at you like whoosh when it you wanna live life like bam. You watch yourself what you say, Larry. Oh, there it says the sky Valor. Speaking of spears, you're supposed to use them by thrusting the blade into your opponent. You're convinced the spears up to the desk. Young Ichi, you're staring off into the distance. I get it. Tell you what, I'll see you to make you one, okay? But this one's mine. Did I say anything about wanting one? Shut him up. Show me the piece of evidence. The point something is about this spear. Larry, about this spear. Oh, you're feeling it, Bam? I thought there was something strange about this spear. Tell me, Larry, is it just me or is this spear a bit bent? What no way exactly it was supposed to be, yo? We had autograph wrote for me earlier. Now take a look at this which you drew with your own hands. You see that the spear is clearly on a different shape. What? Ah! What do you have to say to that? I'm sorry. When I hold the spear in my hands, I feel super powerful. When doing the practice, I was spinning it around and around. And bam, it hit the wall. I don't believe this is an ambassador. It's always been like that, ever since I was a child. One time on an overnight field trip, I bought a fake sword and played with it at late at night. I was a whole blooded man. Larry, classify this for me, will you? Sorry, it was on field trip I began to share the fight with myself. Not that I meant to earlier about spinning the spear and hitting the wall. Oh, that! No biggie, it's like I left a hole or anything. I'm asking, Larry. Samurai spear is made of metal. Somehow don't move as simple as spinning it around will cause it to bend. Yeah, Angie, you're so naive. Where's that coming from? Calling it a samurai spear. That's not real. You cannot fight with it. Because it's hollow on the inside. You hit it, anything and it will bend. That's so? Tell me you thought it was real. Take it the wrong way, but I think that part of your personality is cute. See, your friendship truly is something special, may I say, yeah. Friendship is all your relation. The person shaking his hands with the samurai in the picture wasn't all bomb. Was taken just before the murder. The samurai must be very popular. They are even using the national treasure as a backdrop. I don't understand. What exactly is so great about the top notch there? Clearly there's some depth in this show. We should not go follow. You have young people. Aren't you young children that target our audience that will show the costume actors? This is off. There's the exact same statue sitting in the ball of Alphas and we examine. Memory statue, the national treasure of the Bells of Philadelphia. There's only one of these statues, meaning that the one there is a replica. No, claim the real thing. Shall file to have. Like a cranny.
Eureka!
Look at this photo and tell me what you find out about the scene, Miss Wakama. Enjoy a top-notch shaking hand? That's not it. I'm trying to point out that the statue in the photo is facing the different way. You are right! The statue is a national treasure. Such as an only secretary level are allowed to handle it. The fact that the statue is facing one way in this photo, facing in a different direction in this crime scene. That someone touched the statue around the time of the crime. Talk to him. I want to talk. And then check this. This is the victim, the Masqué too. What is with the gaudy outfit? You don't know? As the Masqué too. Masqué. A few months ago, this Steve caused a lot of havoc on the populace. Steve is a prey from the other galaxy. I thought they were for a while because they MO and the target were different. Because I have trinkets and jewels. Being gaudy as his signature. I'm sure he's in charge of that investigation, so he'll know about the Masqué. Right, we'll probably hear our tales of his failure anyway. You haven't changed a bit, sir. In any case, let's get started, shall we? Is the murder weapon in the case? There's blood on the blade, rather a sweeping sword, isn't it? What do you expect? Steal someone's daddy's secondary weapon. You can call it a secondary because although he uses a sword of his battles, his 2000 Israel turns out into a real fight. I sure know quite a bit about the Steel Samurai. It's only because I saw this stage show earlier. None of the sword Steel Samurai, or in other words, Larry. Probably ask him about it, though as proving him innocent. What's he holding? It's like a piece of paper from a notebook. Here the direction of how to reach his room are written by hand. Something written on the back as well. I'd like you to steal the premier statue in his room. What's that supposed to mean? Who writes a note to themselves like this? And to guess from the text, let's say this is actually a request from someone. Steal. This person requested. The Mascara had quit the business. This guy, he's just a copycat using the name. Phony successor. Just another petty thief. Real that he's not an out of work guy by the name of Koshino. He's 25 and one of the lawyers in charge. From his clothes and what he's carrying, determined that this guy is a real SK2. Because of that appears to be the loss of blood from the back of his hand. He struck them with something very hard. In other words, he plunged it to death. Seeing a shred of fashion sense in the skid's costume, I think I abandoned the great effort he put into making it. You two don't know? You can buy this costume almost everywhere now. Being sold since when? Since around New Year's. The printer is flooded with them. Turns out the mascara is a lot more popular than I thought it would. I can't believe that a foolish fool will dress in a foolish clothing back foolishly. You get your point about the 3-time foolishness back, Zuska. I suppose this is wrapping cloth Miss Case 2 used to carry stolen goods. There's nothing wrapped in it now. Guess he even never managed to get his hands on whatever he steal. Two gorgeous plants in a full blossom here. Sure, the flower is lovely. It must have a credit as a lovely name. Master, are you done staring? I should hardly think passionate flowers are all that rare. Passionate flowers? It's a rather unusual name. It appears in the 15th century for the Passion of Christ. See, you learn something every day. I guess that's about wraps up my investigation. That's... Yo, Pink Princess, how are you feeling? Still feeling ill? And yet another strange character comes out of the woodwork. So the Pink Princess also comes to pay the does he? I can't believe they'll speak with her as well. I read it up, I have to! Miss Pink Princess, I have a few questions I'd like to ask of you. Spring, I would like to ask you this. Hey, this must be what they call fate! How could this happen 2 days in a row? What the? Are you Miss Oldback? Why are you so surprised? So you're the one who got to play the Steel Samurai. Too bad I didn't realize that until now. With Larry? Ah yes, we worked at the same company for a little while, you know. That's why it's okay, my Ichibu, you don't need to be jealous. I was in the next, so I was trying to get some beauty sleep. I didn't want to noise, I couldn't fall asleep, so I came over to complain. So I imagine my shock was when I found precious Ichibu waiting here for me. I mean, you couldn't imagine come to a show like this. I guess I misjudged you, Ichibu. You misjudged him? My voice is already so cracking. I thought he was trying to avoid me, you know? There's no misjudging on your part, that's precisely what I'm trying to do. I winds up shifting and now he is willing to chase after. I'm simply overwhelmed. Your Ichibu, I will chase you forever. To the ends of the earth. Isn't that just peachy? This is one of the rare times that Francesca and I actually see eye to eye. Nick. Hurting. Now then, what are you doing here? You were working for Gate Bottle Land as the Pink Badger. What are you talking about? That was ages ago. That was yesterday. I kind of worked at the Global Studios before. A long time ago, right? And they called me up this morning, kind of out of the blue, actually. They called you? Apparently the girl who played the Pink Princess collapsed from a bad cold. It happened so suddenly, they called me in to be her last minute replacement. They have not enough people on the staff that studio? Well, you cannot say no, so here I am, playing the role of the heroine. Of that Mindy girl. Poor girl, I feel bad for her. They will let me stand in for her. She's going to be a devil. Can't keep this up. Okay, Molly. Okay, where did she start it? She's going to have a terrible time when she returns. I mean, not exactly the reading of things found they used. Was I called in to be standing at the very last second, so I tripped over all the most important lines. So I drew the ragdoll instead of the shuriken. I hit the Steel Samurai instead of the enemy. The other was an opera as the Avengers great actress. They forgive me. Because I told you, they're a bunch of simpletons. You're a real lively old lady. So basically you received a stand-in request this morning, correct? You got it! Don't need... See it here, I got it right here, look! It appears that she is telling the truth. I told you, my fine acting moved the other student. Tears. Yes, tears of laughter, as I recall. Themes of the poem too, you know? Here, take a look at this! The letter from the stalker! Just as I was taking my break, I found this stuck underneath the door to my room. Oh yeah, we really think out of these kinds of things. Here's what it says. Wendy, I will be descending from you from above tonight. A lovely night. Phew! Absolutely revolting. You're gonna think about my name, right? There's no accent in my name. Hey, this horrible rhyme writing. Where have I seen this before? Now you're here, Ichibu. I feel 100% safe. And this is where I'm gonna end off for today, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Ace Attorney investigations. Oh, my poor voice. I'm gonna feel this in the morning. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.